Traditional media buying as we used to know it is pretty much dead at this point. That's why at my agency, we moved away from an ad agency model and started to incorporate some more aspects to a brand's growth. A part of that was starting to take care of the ad creatives, then the retention of a brand, coaching them with CRO, and so on. Because the truth is, techniques and tactics are just not enough to make a brand succeed. There's so many moving parts and variables that everything has to be aligned to create unicorn-like results. So in this video, I kind of want to share with you what we've done in the agency to pivot essentially from an ad agency to now offering more services to our brands, and how that helped create better ad results and better case studies like you've been seeing recently on the channel for our brands. All of that has led to us helping one of our brands scale past $1 million in a year, also helping this other brand generate over $67,000 in just a couple of weeks, and this other brand generating over $170,000 in 1 week only. So without further ado, let's get into it. So as mentioned earlier, one of the things that we started doing at the agency is simply taking care of ad creatives. That adds one more lever to our arsenal when it comes to getting better ad results for our clients. In the past, again, tactics were enough. It was enough to play with copywriting. It was enough to play with targeting. It was enough to play within the ads manager, but I don't think it is anymore. This is why we're now taking care of ad creatives for a lot of our brands. So we do produce the ad creatives, edit them, and make them into some high performing ads. And that way we can basically test as often as we want, as often as we possibly can with the budget, new ad creatives. And creative fatigue is not really a problem so much anymore in that sense. And also helps us just solidify the ad process as a whole. So that's something that we started doing with most of our brands. And if we're not taking care of ad creatives, we've tightened our approach around recommendations and around guiding our brands on producing the best assets they possibly can. Look, the reality is when we work with brands, making all the way up to $1 million, $2 million, $3 million a month, in some cases, they have marketing departments. They have marketing departments in-house where essentially for them, they still want to take care of ad creatives, but they need help. They need help, and they are expecting a partner like us to give them the help they need to get the most converting ad creatives. So something that we also do, and that also comes from Twitter. I swear, if you're not on Twitter as a marketer or as an e-commerce brand owner, I highly recommend you hop on there. There's a bunch of gems being posted by people in the community every single day. That was one of them a couple weeks back. I came across this UGC database that was basically amazing. We sort of modified it a little bit to our brand, but anyways, there's a lot of brands here for Facebook ads. Same thing for TikTok, and that just helps a lot for us to have a pool of brand to tap into, to pull out examples and swipe files that we can send our clients. So our clients have access to this database right there of brands, but most importantly, we can kind of curate what brands they see and which brands they have access to, because looking at this other sheet right there that I've already shared in one of my previous videos is how we give recommendations and how we plan our creative briefs with our clients. That's basically what we use to either plan out the briefs and recommendations that we send out to our clients, or plan out internally on our end. How is our account manager going to pass this information to our creative team? Basically, all of the information that would be passed on to our creative team is found within that sheet right there. So we got the date, we got what product or collection are we going to advertise, then we got the whole framework, like what copywriting are we going to be is going to accompany that creative, what steps of that creative, essentially how that video would be laid out, examples of that specific ad creative that we're trying to go for, so examples of the style, and essentially notes in the format. So if we want something 1x1, 4x5, 9x16, and so on. So basically, in both cases, either we're taking care of ad creatives, which means we have full control over that, and we've put in systems like that, which I highly recommend. Like, look, please put pause on the video, look at this right here, take a screenshot, copy it on your end, and make up a similar structure for you. It just helps you lay everything out in a neat way for you to make the best creatives as possible. And would you have an in-house marketing department within your e-commerce brand, or would you be an agency watching this right now, an agency owner or marketer thinking, how can I just better serve our clients? Well, this is one way to do it. So this just makes it so much clearer when it comes to giving them the right directions and recommendations that you want. Obviously, this is more of a layout, this is more of a template, this is more of an idea. Without the right marketing techniques, without the right marketing knowledge, this is just gonna be empty, right? It's not gonna be of adding any value. So you also wanna make sure that you can provide your creative team with value. And that's also some part of the communication that we've seen a gap before. So in basically the two cases that we experienced was either we were recommending our brands how to do the content, or we were recommending our own creative team how to do that content. There was always a communication gap because it's one entity recommending another how to do things. And it was much worse when we recommended our brand how to do it before, because it was mostly all verbally or all just written essentially on Slack or by email. And that way people were getting lost, confused. It was a little bit hard to really understand each other. And that's why we put it into this neat format right there. And same thing with our team now. It just gets everything, it gets the point across much faster, and then we can output better creative. So I'm saying media buying is dead because truthfully, if you are not handling ad creatives, you're not focusing on your creatives and on CRO and on your website and on these other things that also impact your ads, look, it's not going to get you any results. The most important two things in basically a business's paid acquisition success is the creatives and as well as the website. And if creatives are not right, then the website won't be able to convert because the traffic being sent to the website is just simply going to be god awful, or in another case, there just won't be enough traffic being sent to the website. And on the other hand, if you have the best ad creatives in the world, but you have a shitty website or a website that converts less than 1.5%, honestly, it just won't help your paid acquisition team. They won't be able to do a good job to really help you get the most results. So that's why I'm saying we've started taking care of all of these aspects to really not only help the brand's conversion rates, but also help them with the ads, the ad creatives, retention. Look, it's like bulletproof strategy. They get everything essentially on this certain strategy. And I think this is the future, honestly, when it comes to partnering with brands, with e-commerce brands. Brand owners are just tired of these, Facebook ad agencies. They've seen all of these 16, 17-year-olds just starting their agencies and claiming they have the best results in the industry. Anybody and their moms now can basically run ads. So running ads is not a skill set anymore that really can pull you out of the bunch. It's how you run the ads, what you also do on top of that. So ad creatives, CRO, retention, and basically how good is your industry knowledge? Because being omni-channel on your paid acquisition strategy, as well as having somebody who can kind of help you put all these things together, is the move in 2022. Again, look, one person looking at one ad channel is just not going to cut it anymore. You need somebody who can really take your whole business to the next level, not just one ad channel, because one ad channel is not going to be enough to really support the growth that you need and that you probably want. If you're an e-commerce brand or store owner making at least $20,000 to $30,000 a month with your brand, I invite you to click on the first link in the description down below and book in a very short call with our team. And on that call, we'll take a look at your brand and see if you're a good fit for our e-commerce marketing program. And if that's the case, we'll help you scale your brand to the next level. And worst comes to worst, we'll just leave you with a free action plan to implement on your own. So on that note, make sure you check out other videos on the channel for some more useful e-commerce marketing tips on TikTok ads, Facebook ads, just the industry as a whole. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.